Here's a guide for defeating all 4 bosses during the Desert Treasure 1 quest. First on the list, Farid. This fight is easily done using water spells. Gear up with your best mage gear and runes to cast your best water spell. Here I will be using Water Blast, which is more than enough for this fight. You'll also need to wear ice gloves to prevent Farid from disarming your weapon. If you are using water spells, this won't be a problem since you can cast your spells without a staff as long as you have the runes. In addition, a gas mask, face mask, or Slayer helm must be worn in the smoke dungeon at all times. In your inventory, bring a water skin since you'll be running through the desert, runes for your water spells, food, and a prayer potion just in case. Farid will attack with melee and mage. His melee attack has a max hit of 40 or 37 if you're wearing ice gloves. Protect from melee will negate this attack entirely. His mage attack is used infrequently with a max hit in the 20s. Some decent food is all you'll need. The fight strategy is simple. Pray melee and attack with water spells. Farid defeated. Next up, Damis. Damis has 2 forms, attacking with melee in both forms. You can use Protect from melee, but Damis will be draining your prayer in the second form, which can mean you'll need extra prayer potions. But Damis can be safe spotted, and this is the method I'll be using here. Gear up in your best magic setup for this fight. Damis does not have any elemental weaknesses. For this method, I brought a prayer potion and food just in case I needed supplies while setting up the safe spot. A stamina pot could be helpful here too, but I didn't have those, so I chose to find a safe spot in the dungeon to recover some run energy before starting the fight. When you're ready for the fight, run to the northeast corner of the dungeon with Protect from melee on and no weapon equipped. Damis will spawn and start attacking you. Punch a rat to get it to attack you, and then maneuver around to get the rat in between you and Damis. Using this little nook can be very helpful to set up the safe spot. With the rat protecting you from Damis, all you have to do is attack. Once Damis' first form is defeated, his second form will appear, but you do not need to move. The safe spot will still be good. I used range in this example, which took an incredibly long time. Please use mage. Continue attacking. Damis defeated. Now on to Dessous. This vampire can attack with all 3 combat styles. Magic and range attacks have a max hit of 5, but the melee attack has a max hit of 19. Dessous will detect your protection prayer and switch his attack style accordingly. But we can confuse this boss by alternating prayers. By alternating melee and range prayers, you can avoid all damage. I use the metronome plugin to help with this timing. Click a prayer on each beat of the metronome and you'll be golden. I used melee for this boss fight, but magic is best if you are able to autocast magic spells in some way. Otherwise, a stab weapon with Ifarité's aid is a great way to go. Bring some prayer pots and food in case you make some mistakes. Keep alternating your prayers, and Dessous is defeated. Last up, Kamil. He attacks with melee and magic. The melee attack has a max hit of 23, so we will camp Protect from melee during this fight and tank the magic hits, which are significantly weaker. Gear up in your best magic setup along with your best fire spells. Bringing some runes for your second best fire spell is also recommended as your stats will be drained during this fight. In your inventory, bring Restore Potions, Super Restore Potions, or a Menophyte Remedy to counter this stat drain. Also bring a Prayer Potion and some food. Pray melee and attack with your fire spells. Sip the Restore Pots and eat as necessary. Kamil defeated. Now put the 4 diamonds in their places. Run through the pyramid, talk to Azanadra, and Desert Treasure 1 is complete.